Well, I know who I think should be getting a lump of coal this Christmas. Anybody who wants to turn traditional Christmas carols into woke propaganda. Here's the headline. English bishop fires back at church choir for making famous Christmas carol woke. And of course they're going to do that. They can't help it. Let's see. Cardinal Vincent Nichols, the Catholic Archbishop of Westminster, took issue with the song performed by All Saints with a Holy Trinity Choir in Loughborough, England. So the song was, God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen, a lovely traditional Christmas song. And of course, for the modern left, everything lovely and traditional must be destroyed and desecrated. So what did they change the words to? God rest you queer and questioning, your anxious hearts be still. So yes, apparently everything has to be rainbow now for some reason. So even though the vast majority of people don't care what other people don't do anymore, they don't care what their sexuality is anymore, just go live your life. That's okay. But apparently that's not good enough because now we have to pretend that queer and questioning is the engine of the world. But let's take a look at this song. This song originates in the 1650s. And not surprisingly, a song from the 1650s doesn't have many lines about queerness in it, which I guess means that everybody who was alive then was a moral monster. Now let's take a look at the actual words from this song. It's from 1961. God rest you, merry gentlemen. Let nothing you dismay. For Jesus Christ our Savior was born upon this day, to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. O tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. O tidings of comfort and joy. So this is a traditional song. This is a Christian song, and it's a song that's appropriate for Christmas. And just to be clear, I mean, you go through all the lyrics of this, they don't mention drag queens once, and that's okay, because not everything in the world is about that, because not everything in the world is about this guy. And it really doesn't have to be. And it is truly bizarre to see our media pretending that it does. So anyway, the woke rewrites weren't done. There's this as well. God rest you also women who by men have been erased, through history ignored and scorned, defiled and displaced. Yeah, that's basically everybody in history except for kings and queens. And as for this line, women who by men have been erased. I presume that by men they mean, what, the Taliban? Are they talking about men in Saudi Arabia? Because if you take a look at our culture, that is a conclusion that is impossible to reach if you're not a lunatic, if you're not utterly brainwashed. Anyway, this Bishop Nichols responded, I think what Christmas does, and many other moments, it tells us the importance of ritual. Ritual helps us to step outside our own little bubble and connect with something we have received, inherited, and that we hope to pass on. Those values are the continuation of musical repertoire, of the ability to sing together, of looking at the rituals that have been fashioned over centuries. Those are probably, for me, more important than particular sensitivities which come and go. So, ritual, tradition. These are things that the modern left doesn't like. In case you haven't noticed, there's a cultural revolution going on, whereby everything that's older than 5 minutes is suspect. You know, everything you thought yesterday, by today, might be some sort of bigotry or maybe even a threat to democracy. Yeah, we're in the middle of a Maoist cultural revolution, which is really just a Marxist revolution. And the purpose of stuff like this is to simply sever you from the past, from tradition, from the things that moor you to a society, to a culture, the things that give you comfort, you know, the things that might prevent you from dyeing your hair blue and throwing a brick through a Starbucks window, or taking your child into the doctor to get chemically castrated. So are you starting to get the picture yet? I mean, that's why they are constantly attacking everything. Baby, it's cold outside. Uh-oh, better not sing that one. Left-wing blog decided it was offensive. Yeah, it's death from a trillion cuts. Every part of the culture they dissect and deconstruct and try and poison, so that at the end of the day, you've got nothing to turn to other than them. And when you do turn to them, that's when you really do get a lump of coal. Anyway, please subscribe, like, and share. Sharing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I'll see you next time.